Well, I hope you enjoyed part one of Getting to Know Your Indiana Neighbor with Joe Melton. I know I certainly did. Part two, I just kind of got out of the way. He had 2 pages, front and back, of people that he wanted to acknowledge who have helped him in some way or another. And I swear it's more than all of the people in Lagodi, it seems like. I'm sure he didn't get to all of them. But if you helped him or were associated with Joe Melton in some way, there's a very good chance that you're mentioned in part 2. It starts with a birthday party, a surprise birthday party from the Osbrooks for Joe's 50th. And there are a few tears from Joe shed along the way, but in appreciation. Enjoy part 2, Getting to Know Your Indiana Neighbor with Joe Melton.
Well, my 50th birthday, Jen Zare was the driver. She was the distraction. She did a really good job, by the way. She had me thinking we were going to Lohano or somewhere in Jasper.
Okay.
Turns out, and then she said, oh, she got me so good. She said, well, I got to stop by the farm. And the farm is Josh and Christy Osbrooks and Eli and Sam Osbrooks and Sophie. I had to mention Sophie too.
Sophie, yeah.
And Cora Osbrooks. And well, when we were pulling in, there was a bunch of cars, and I was like, wow, there sure is a lot of cars here. Oh, I think she said her mom and dad over there next door having a party. Oh, okay. Oh, she still had me going. We drove around the curve. There's Jordan and Brooke Hawkins. Oh, remind me to tell you something about them too. It's very important. And I mean, everybody from my church is out there. This is during the coronavirus.
Wow, no kidding.
So Christy Osbrooks, who doesn't even throw birthday parties, threw the biggest surprise birthday party for me for my 50th. Turns out they had a whole chat group for it.
Oh, wow.
And Jen Zare was the one who got me there and just totally had me thinking we were going to eat somewhere in Jasper.
Yeah, some good people you mentioned there.
Yeah. And Kyle Street, somebody, that was either Jen or Christy or somebody, probably one of them two, gave him a list of some of my favorite Christian songs from church. And Kyle Street was playing songs in the barn because it was kind of hot, because my birthday's August 24th and it's always hot.
And it's coming up.
But,
and Jordan Hawkins.
Jordan and Brooke Hawkins. Oh yeah, by the way, they have a son named Brodan. I always like the joke, he's named after Brooke and Jordan Hawkins, yeah. Which is good, because if he was named after Jordan and Brooke Hawkins, his name would be Jorbrook.
Okay. So,
but anyways.
Wait a minute. So I never put that together, that his name, Broden.
Brodan.
By the way, not necessarily Brodan.
I like to call him Brodan.
Okay. But anyway, Brooke, Jordan. Never put that together.
Also, I want to mention Lydia and Ayla and Eva. Well, I already did mention Eva. Mm-hmm. But they've had a big impact. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, Brooke and Jordan Hawkins baptized me at Redemption. Mm-hmm. And I told Cameron, I said, sorry. And he said, oh, it's okay. People have other people baptize them all the time. I said, I didn't know you that well, but also Jen Zare came up with that idea. She said, you should have Jordan and Brooke baptize you. And I said, that's an amazing idea. And Cameron said, that's totally cool with me, man. You know, people do that all the time. And I've seen it a million times since then. Actually, more people baptize people than him. It's very rare that it is him. It's usually somebody's parents or brothers or whatever.
Somebody that means something
a
great deal to them.
The Hawkinses, the whole family. But this part specifically was the kids. But Jordan and Brooke were with them, and they brought them, and they were part of it too. But they said it was the kids' idea. Well, oh yeah, Delphi and Joe Baker. They went and visited them, but they weren't, it was during the coronavirus, and you couldn't hug nobody and be in the same room with nobody. They're like, let's go ding dong ditch Joe Melton. But what they had no idea of was at that moment, I was having one of my really dark times. And actually it lasted for about 3 weeks. And one day I was getting ready to take, that day, not one day, that particular day, I was getting ready to take a nap, and I told God, I said, God, I can't take anymore. I said, you got to make something happen. Then I said, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I need. And you know how God is. Next thing you know, I don't even know if I completely fell asleep. Knock, knock, knock. And I got recombobulated, and by the time I got to the door, there was nobody there. I was like, well, that's weird. I went outside, I went out on the porch, still nobody. So I thought I'd see them driving away or whatever. Well, then I heard some giggling, and I saw a white pickup backing up, and ha ha ha, Joe Melton, you just got ding-dong ditched by the Hawkins kids. And I said, you guys have no idea what you just did for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to embarrass her, but this was quite a few years ago, so Lydia was kind of little at the time. But she came up on my porch and talked to me, and they were all talking to me from the truck. And, well, that's about it. Yeah. I told God that's good enough.
But
that was a good enough sign for me.
It's amazing. It's amazing. The Chloe Ramseys and the Hawkins and so many others. You don't realize the impact that you have just by saying hi and how are you doing.
Yeah,
or knocking on the door and run. I guess. Huh? I never thought about.
I always laugh at that one.
But when you need something.
I've talked to Gabby at IGA during the coronavirus for 2 minutes in front of IGA, and because during the coronavirus I felt pretty lonely because just going around and talking to people, that's what I do. But during the coronavirus, there was no people.
Right.
But every once in a while, there's Gabby. I'm talking about Gabby Hyde, who's married to Jalen. And by the way, Martin County Video, whenever they were open, I wanted to mention this too. I used to go in there and talk to Gabby and Sydney Blanken. I'm not good with names.
Blanken Baker?
Yes,
Blanken
thank
Baker.
you, Ray Bateman. And there was a kid named Dylan, I think. And I used to go in there, and Donna, and I used to go in there and talk to people, and I love going around and talking to people. It's one of my favorite things to do.
So your life is kind of day by day. That sounds like it after you told me all these things.
I don't want to forget. I told Gabby. Her name was Gabrielle Richer, I think. Mm-hmm. She works at Harvest. She's the all-time base stiller for Lagodi Lady Lions volleyball,
Gabby,
softball.
Yeah.
I told her I would mention her.
There.
Yeah, well, she does. Okay. And I told her I joke around with her, but I'm not really joking. She's like a female version of Clint Eastwood. She's just so cool, and she never she's always calm, and she's never freaks out, and I told her,
good job, Gabby.
She's very nice, but she's kind of like Clint Eastwood.
All right.
And I mentioned Sophie Osbrook.
Think we're good?
Sophie loves me.
Sophie's something else.
Everybody loves Sophie, yeah. But like you said, well, I did want to mention Chris Bruner. He was one of my friends from back in the day that I didn't mention yet, mm-hmm. and also I mentioned the Sandlot group, but Aaron Hembry was also one of my best friends. Sure. Mm-hmm. So I just want to mention some of my best friends from back in the day. Oh, and also Jody at Harvest. I told her I would mention her too. Jody Sill. Oh, it's funny too, and I'm glad I mentioned that. My Uncle Bob and my cousin Johnny, they still call me Jody. Somehow, and Jody Davis was my favorite player because they called me Jody. He was a catcher for the Cubs. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was like, me and you have the same name. And then she told me her middle name was Joe, and I was like, holy cow.
All All right, you told me if I need to reel you in, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But if there's something you feel that's real important to you,
Miss A,
oh, that's
I have
good.
a sign,
Yeah.
50 years of Lagodi volleyball, and you remember that.
Yep.
Miss A was in the crowd. I was going around, people were helping me, because I'm not good with names, and I don't know everybody from 50 years of Lagodi volleyball, because I haven't been there the whole time. But somebody told me Miss A, well, actually they had this, and I remember her going out on the court, and I was like, holy cow, and I walked up to her and I said, I never thought I'd ask you this, but will you sign this sign? And she said, you want me to put Miss A or Ann Ackerman? I said, well, you put whatever you want, but you're known as Miss A. She said, well, how about if I put both?
Yeah.
So that was a really, oh, and Scott Arthur. I wanted to mention Scott
Okay.
Arthur. I graduated with him. He probably got frustrated a few times because it was always me and him. We always had contests, 22 times 22, and you do it on the board.
Yeah.
Well, I would just do it in my head.
He got perfect score in his SATs.
Oh, yeah, he's very intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm not more intelligent than Scott Arthur. I can just do numbers faster in my head.
And he really is a rocket scientist.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But I wanted to mention him because he
All right.
actually Summerfest a few years ago. I might not have had much money at the time, and I was going around doing trash and stuff. And Scott Arthur said, "Hey Joe, come over here." He's like, "You got a Lagodi hat?" And it's actually this one because I've gotten a new one since then, but this one's kind of smashed and worn. And he's like, "Here you go, Joe," and he gave me that hat. So that hat actually has a lot of meaning.
I was going to mention, I've never seen you with hair, by the way.
I used to have hair.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
It used to curl up in the back like a duck, and my aunt used to call me Elvis.
Well, I'm gonna show that picture of you with your hat on and that,
Oh, yeah.
and that gray curly hair. And is that your real hair?
That was to make my mom pop. I put a wig on that day, and my mom thought that was so funny.
That would do it.
She's the one that took the picture of it.
It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good.
It was, I did want to mention Todd and Blair Baker because they're they are part of the Hawkins family, and they've also been really good to me.
And good people.
Oh, and I have a friend named Mike. His name is Mike Bakarian, and he lives in Boston. I wanted to mention him. He's also another one of my good friends.
Think you'll be able to watch this?
Yeah, he will. I'll tell him about it.
Boston gets YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Facebook too.
Yeah, and they don't know how to say car, though. They say car.
Yeah, I know. They don't finish it off, do they?
Well, he told me that. I was like, you guys know how to say car? He's like, car. Oh, just one more thing, I promise.
Okay.
Christina's the other lady that worked at Harvest. That I said she's the other Clint Eastwood, female version of Clint Eastwood. And there's Keely and Megan. We called them Meg Key. Well, Keely, I just want to say she's one of the sweetest people that I've ever known in my life. And I haven't known her very long, but she's pretty awesome. And since she told me not to mention her, I'm going to mention Erin Birch Burns.
Oh boy. She's a dandy.
Yeah.
Her and Tyler both, yeah.
Yes. I call him Awesome Beard Dude.
Yeah.
No.
Love Erin and her
That
family.
is Miley and Macy's dad. I call him Awesome Beard Dude, Nick Hembry.
Okay.
And
All right.
I want to mention Allison too. She's always been real nice to me. Oh, by the way, Madison Wagner, her parents too, and her mom has always been really, really nice to me.
I know Judea Farhar. I know you want to mention that.
Yeah. Yes. Judea, I love you. Not in a weird way.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite people. Judea is always, she's always been real nice to me.
Yeah.
But this is actually a funny story, but she cried at the moment. But I assured her later that when she hit me with a foul ball, I was fine because it hit my knot. I'm not going to have you fill it, but
No,
I fill
thank
it myself.
Yeah.
There's
You
a knot
mean
there.
She hit a foul ball? And
She hit a
you?
foul ball, and it hit me on my knot. And that's the best place that ball could have hit me, because that knot is very hard.
Yeah, it's a
And
ball
it
like
hurt.
this.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It was a ball just like that.
Yeah.
And believe me, when those softballs hit you, they're not that soft.
Right. Right.
But then there was another time, so now I call her Judea the natural Farhar, because we were on the road. You might not have been there, because
No,
she hit a foul ball,
Yeah.
and it shattered a light. So I decided, I came up with the brilliant idea of getting her, but it's not just for her, it's also for Christy and Ed Farhar and Riken and Daniel Farhar, if they want to watch. It was The Natural, but also I found a 3 DVD set with Moneyball and A League of Their Own. So I thought they're baseball people, so they might enjoy that. So that was my graduation gift for Judea Farhar.
Oh, that's very nice. All right. We got it?
Probably,
Probably not.
let me just check real quick. I mentioned
2
George
pages.
Dunn. Oh, there's a friend of mine on Facebook. Her name's Courtney. I've known her since she was about as long as I've known Sophie. I'm sorry, Chloe Ramsey, and she was also a little girl when I first knew her, and she was my Tom and Jerry watching buddy when I lived in Louisville. I slept in a couch bed out in the front room, and she would watch Tom and Jerry out. Like she would sleep on the couch or whatever, and we would watch Tom and Jerry until they said, "Courtney, you need to go to bed and shut up." But she was and also the first time that I did karaoke, and the only time so far, for real, it's because of her. My friend Gary married her mom, and rest in peace to her. But during the wedding, we did karaoke, and she said, "I'll do karaoke if Joe will do karaoke." And I said, "Well, now I have to."
Yeah.
And I did a John Cougar Mellencamp song, and that dude told me that I did a great job.
Oh, good for you.
Now, it's not my great voice, but he said my cadence, and he said a lot of people, they don't know that they're not in tune with the song. He said you were perfectly in tune.
Well,
But anyways,
do you want to display any talent right here in front of the camera right now? You want to sing that song?
I don't know. The only Elvis song that I can sing goes kind of like this. Since my baby left me, she found a new place to dwell. Down at the end of lonely streets, Heartbreak Hotel. That's all I can do at the moment, and I was nervous doing that.
All right.
Oh, Phil and Donna Hawkins, I got to mention that.
All right.
They're part of the Hawkins family, but
Yeah.
they need to be mentioned individually, because that's how much they mean to me. Oh, also Laura at Harvest. I told her I would mention her too.
Everybody at Harvest. I think you.
Everybody at Harvest, everybody at Hawkins's. Oh, okay. I'm glad you reminded me.
I didn't remind you of anything.
Not on purpose.
Right.
Rachel at Williams Brothers. I said it right this time. That's only one time. That's it. And Allie Henniger
Allie. Yeah.
and Hannah at Hawkins's. They have all kept this thing in my arm, because they do it for me. Because first of all, it's hard for me because I have shoulder problems, and also I don't like doing it, and I'm not smart enough to do it. So they all make sure that I know what my blood sugar is all the time.
Very good.
So I wanted to mention them. Oh, and also I mentioned George Dunn earlier. I graduated with Tamara. She's another one of my favorite people. And Katie works at Marathon. I like her a lot too. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know this girl very well at all, and for very long at all. But there was a girl that worked at Marathon. Her name was Addie. And I remember she told me it was her last day a couple weeks ago. And I was like, "Man, I'm going to miss you. You're always so nice, and I appreciate great customer service. And you're friendly, and you have a great sense of humor." So I went and got some Reese's Cups and gave her a going away present. I'm not sure why I mentioned that, but
Okay.
probably because I just love really good customer service, and
right.
that's.
Our microphone's going to run out of battery if we don't.
Well, I promised Wyatt Street that I wouldn't be boring, so hopefully I wasn't boring.
So he's got 2 pages here of lists. I mean, I'm not sure we have this many people in our town, but he's got them. I hope he's mentioned just about everybody. I don't remember you mentioned the. Wagner, Mike Wags. You got to mention him, yeah.
Coach Wags.
Gabe Nolly. Okay, you're just.
Gabe Nolly, I love. I love how when I get a volleyball at a game, Gabe Nolly's right there, and I throw it to him every time. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I like Gabe Nolly. He goes to my church, actually. But my childhood, my mom told me something interesting that I didn't even know. Let's see here. Here we go. Me and my sister's first birthday was in Heilbronn, Germany. And I went to kindergarten in Germany. I was held back.
No kidding.
Because they said I was slow and I had a bad attitude. So that's part of God's plan because...
Wait a minute. In kindergarten, they said you had a bad attitude?
And I was slow.
Don't a lot of kindergartners have bad attitudes at 5 years old?
I don't know why they didn't like me. But that was part of God's plan because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have graduated with Michael Bateman and Tamara and Tony Rainey and all them, you know.
But I'm glad you said that. I bet people didn't know that you were born in Germany. Is that right?
Well, actually, I was born in Washington, and we lived in Willow Valley.
Went to school in Germany.
But we immediately went to Germany, and that's where we had our first birthdays.
Okay.
And we lived in Corning, Indiana for a little while, so I actually went to Bar Eve.
Yeah.
More people lived in Corning, Indiana.
I don't know.
I'm not even sure there was more people living there.
Just let them go, folks.
I just want another group of friends was Chris Carrico and Jason Lundy. Okay. And rest in peace to Chris Carrico.
Okay.
And then my cousin Johnny, I'll mention him. He's one of the people that still calls me Jody.
Jody.
But also there's Jimmy McPherson too.
Okay.
So those are my... and also we lived on William Street for a little while.
All right.
And the biggest... I always have dreams about this place. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're scary. 908 North Line Street.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember how I said my birthday is August 24th? Well, back then, there was like 3 times that the first day of school was on my birthday.
Ooh.
And I remember my mom gave me such great birthday parties. Good. Oh, Steve Smith. Steve Smith was another one of my friends. He was always at my birthday parties. And my cousins Marty and Kevin Johnson.
I'm gonna bail you out here. I'm not leaving you. I'm bailing you out.
It's okay. We did pretty good. I think.
You didn't. You left one thing out that you said you wanted to. No. One thing out you said you wanted to mention because it was very important to you.
Oh yeah.
You have a little. I'll call it a fanny pack from Camp Ileana.
Camp Ileana.
So you said, "Hey, I got to mention this. It's very important to me." What's so important to you about Camp Ileana?
Well, I went to
By the way, I plan on making this probably into 2 parts. So the last part being the hello.
Some people already promised me they would watch.
Okay, all right. Camp Ileana.
I've been to a few churches, and I did not become a singer till I started going to Redemption, and I love singing now. I sing loud too, and I'm like Phil Robertson. I am unashamed. Man, when you go to Camp Ileana, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah. It's
way better. And I love Redemption, and it's awesome. But singing at Camp Ileana is way better than singing at Redemption.
Get into it.
And that's saying something.
Yeah.
They have a light show, and it's loud in there, and there's all these little kids singing. And
my granddaughter's been there a couple
people
times.
are getting baptized, and it's just an amazing thing going to Camp Ileana. So I'm a nerd, and I don't care. Being a nerd's cool these days anyways. So I got me a fanny pack, and it comes in handy sometimes too, but yes, Camp Ileana. Thank you, Greg Bateman.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And Amanda Miller. Amanda and Ben Miller, they run that place. And Daniel and Abby Miller. and JJ, and hold on, I know her name. Oh man, JJ, and oh, we might have to. Oh man,
All right.
Maggie.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Yes,
Okay.
I know her name, but I'm horrible with names.
All right. Hey, I'm going to let you go. Joe Melton.
Didn't
Now,
mean to hit the table.
You did. That hurt a little bit too. But, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. But obviously, you know a lot of people love you. And hey, listen, I'll see you up at the volleyball.
You got that right.
For too long. Joe
Oh,
Melton,
wait.
everybody. Oh, he's got another
Anthony
thought.
Sargent.
Anthony. Okay.
Anthony Sargent gave my car a tune-up, but that's not all. He's always made sure that my turn signals and lights work. And I told Sergeant Sargent, I saw him at the barber shop yesterday, I promised him that I would mention Anthony Sargent. And I love that whole family, Tiffany, Chase, Noah, all their cousins, uncles. Aiden is another one of my favorite people.
The shame of it is, as soon as we shut this off, he's going to think of another.
Oh, yeah.
But he loves you all.
Yes.
Maybe not all of you, but if you're watching, he probably does.
Pretty much all of you.
Joe, enjoy life, Joe. All right? Joe Melton, our Indiana neighbor. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.